Hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead, showing you some of the things that I'm working on in the Back to Eden garden. We've had to really come out here and work. It's been a tough spring. We've had a ton of rain. We've also expanded the area. We're gonna have to add in a whole lot more wood chips. But let me show you what I'm doing in terms of more trellising, because no matter what style of gardening you're using, trellising really works. And you can use just about anything you already have. Hey guys, we're not just the volunteer state for nothing. Let me show you what I'm talking about right here. Do you see all this? In fact, do you see this entire area? I'm having to slowly work with this area because I have so many volunteer plants. This is all volunteers. I have planted nothing. I have basil, zinnia, and a ton of cucumbers returning in my Back to Eden garden this year. And I ain't gonna lie, look what, I never lie. Look what's kind of creeped in. And I need to get all this nastiness out. Just because you do a Back to Eden garden doesn't mean you're not going to have weeds. It's never a one-size-fits-all scenario with your Back to Eden, and it's never a perfect fix. You have to keep working with it. So we had to, if you see over there, we've expanded out with the tiller. I did do that because I didn't do that last year or the year before, so I've expanded that way. So I'm going to have to mend that, and I'm going to have to come in with more wood chips, but we already know that. I also have some, you can see where the border is right there, where some of the grass was starting to creep in, right? Boop, boop, boop. See that right there? Having to work with that. But it's a work in progress, guys. It's called gardening. It's called getting in the dirt. What I've done here is I'm using what I have. Very simple, stupid. I want to work with my volunteer plants. Why would I not? That's free seed saving for me. That's free work. I didn't have to do any of this. But let me tell you, when you have volunteers come in, number one, you're going to have to work with thinning them out. So I have been doing, I bet you money, I have thinned out more than what you see. That's how thick this got. And I just let it go because I wanted to see what it would do. So to judge if I was going to work with it or not. And I have made a judgment call that I am going to work with it. All of these tomato cages you see right here are from the plants are from Baker Creek Heirloom. The stands are from gardenersupply.com, and I love them. I don't really use them for a whole lot of tomatoes anymore because, you know, I use my cattle panels right there. But what I do use them for is for trellising and for my peppers. Never let anything go to waste, guys. You really can find a good way to use them. So what I want to do is I did this last year and the year before, and it worked out great. I used bamboo. You can go to a garden center and you can get bamboo. Unless you grow it, it grows great here in East Tennessee, and over into North Carolina, it grows like wildfire, okay? But bamboo you can get for free, or you can get, like me, you can get these for like 25 cents. So I'm gonna go and get more because I'm gonna put it back here as well. Put your stands in the ground, boom, 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 boom. And then I'm going to come in and I'm simply going to zip tie this in. And as my cucumbers continue to grow, I'm just going to trellis those babies on through. And I had to come over on this back side. See, I've been pulling stuff up. I've had to come over here on this back side, and I'm going to do the same thing across here. I'm going to make this work. Hey, if it fizzles out, if I don't get a single cucumber, it's not for a lack of trying. You have to try. This is where you learn. You don't learn about gardening and growing food and surviving in a crisis situation. You do it before. Boom. There it is right there. Now, here's what I've done over here. I've added in another cattle panel. To me, cattle panels are like investment on a farm, because I can use it to separate out my livestock. I can use it to grow food on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I use it for my blackberries. I use it for my beans or my peas. I use it for my tomatoes, whatever I need to use it for. So I've added another archway, okay? And I'm gonna come in and add my beans. I got a little thinning out to do, but look, this is what I'm talking about. Let your volunteers do the work for you. Every bit of this is wonderful. Basil, you should smell it, okay? So work with what you have, be it volunteers, stakes, bamboo, T-posts, zip ties. You can make every bit of this work, guys, and work wonderfully for you, for your gardens, for your back. This really wasn't a whole lot of work, and it's the gift that continues to give. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. This is going to be a major work in progress. Okay, we've had so much rain. It's raining on me right now. Memorial Day, rain, again. So use what you got. We're going to keep you updated on the garden. We pulled back a little bit this year. You know what? I'm okay with that because look what God provided. He's going to take care of us, y'all. He really is. Y'all take care out there.